Hi viewers, welcome back. This special series is on visual flight tools, visual meteorological conditions, VMC. These are the meteorological conditions which are expressed in terms of visibility, distance from cloud, and ceiling equal to or better than specified minima. Reference is rules of the year, Annex 2. So here the term is ceiling. It is the height above the ground or water of the base of the lowest layer of cloud below 20,000 feet, covering more than half the sky. So VMC conditions are, if it is above 3,000 feet, aircraft is above 3,000 feet or 1,000 feet above terrain, whichever is higher, 1,500 meter horizontally and 1,000 feet vertically from clouds. If we have to remember this, we should remember in this way that all vertical separations are in feet only. So 1,500 meter horizontally, it should be away from the cloud, and 1,000 feet vertically from the cloud. And flight visibility 5 kilometer below 10,000 feet and 8 kilometer at and about 10,000 feet when below 3,000 feet. So here, if we are talking about 3,000 feet, it is the from mean sea level, or 1,000 feet above terrain, that is above ground level. So whichever is higher. So you should be clear of cloud and in sight of the surface. Flight visibility is below 10,000 feet is 5 kilometers. So here, as per A-space classification, visual flight rules minimize. For class A, VFRs are not permitted. So at and about 10,000 feet, if you will see from B to G, then visibility is 8 kilometers. Whenever we are talking about at and about 10,000 feet, the visibility will become 8 kilometers, and 1,500 meter horizontally you should be away from the cloud, and 1,000 feet vertically clear of cloud. If we are talking about 10,000 feet below 10,000 feet, but above 3,000 feet above mean sea level, or 10,000 feet above ground level. So in this, 5 kilometer visibility is required, and 1,500 meter horizontally and 1,000 feet vertically clear of cloud. So the difference between first two is visibility of 8 kilometer and visibility of 5 kilometer. So this you have to understand that if you are at and above 10,000 feet, then visibility you need higher, that is 8 kilometers. If you are below 10,000 feet but above 3,000 feet, so in this you need visibility of 5 kilometer. So suppose if you are below 3,000 feet, you are further close to the terrain. So in this, or 1,000 feet AGL, whichever is higher, this condition is applicable here. So whenever you are below 3,000 feet, first of all, visibility will remain 5 kilometer below 10,000 feet. So here we are talking about below 3,000 feet. So again, 1,500 meter horizontally and 1,000 feet vertically clear of cloud for B, C, D, E. This will remain same as it is whichever we have learned for the previous. But for class F and class G, you remember, you are very close to the terrain. So you have to be clear of cloud and you have to be inside of surface. So this is the change here for class F and G below 3,000 feet. So when traffic condition permits, special VFR flights may be authorized subject to the approval of the unit providing approach control service. So earlier I have mentioned that aerodrome control tower himself cannot authorize you to operate as a special VFR flight. First of all, you will be in contact with the aerodrome control tower if you are on ground. But aerodrome control tower has to take approval from the approach control service. So after taking that approval, he can allow you. But request for such authorization shall be handled individually. If there are 5, 6 VFR flights, it is not possible for them to approve all as a special VFR. Why this? This we will learn from the next point. Separation shall be effected between all special VFR flights. So special VFR and special VFR are separated, and between special VFR and IFR flights. And these separations should be in accordance with the IFR separation minima. So now you have understood, if he will haphazardly, controller haphazardly will approve all flights as a special VFR, he will not be able to provide separation. And as you are not able to maintain the visual reference with the terrain, so it will be tough. So based upon the second point, It has to be handled individually. Case by case, he will approve special VFR authorization. So in certain cases, when he can do special VFR, minimum was we have discussed for VFR flights is 5 kilometer if it is below 10,000 feet, or we have already discussed that 1,500 meters it should be horizontally, and for class F and G it should be clear of sky. He should clear of cloud, and he should remain with the visual contact with the terrain. But up to what minima special VFR can we authorize? This is given in the next point. So when the ground visibility is not less than 1,500 meters, so your ground visibility is reported as 1,500 meters. So up to this, from 5 kilometers to 1,500 meters of ground visibility, you can operate as a special VFR flights. Special VFR flights may be authorized to enter a control zone for the purpose of landing, takeoff, and depart from a control zone. The special VFR flight can cross a control zone or operate locally within a control zone. Even trainings are permitted during special VFR. For performance one, so this is for the all aircraft, which have this will be the minimum for all aircraft, but there is an exception for performance class 1, performance class 2, and military helicopters. The controller can authorize those which are performance class 1, performance class 2, and military helicopters to operate special VFR when ground visibility is not less than 1,000 meters. So below 1,500 meters also special VFR is allowed, but it is only for these three cases. So suppose if in phraseology, the controller will say ground visibility 4,000 meter, VFR operation suspended. Then the pilot will say requesting special VFR within your control zone. Then the controller will reply special VFR approved within control zone. Hope you have understood this. Thank you.
Thank you.